Greetings. We're not at the Fredericktown homestead today. We're in Hillsboro, Ohio, at a barn raising. I think this might be the sixth of the videos I've done today. Make sure you watch them all. They started out with just a deck here, put the table gable ends up, and put the trusses up, and put all the cords on, all the purlins I mean, and they're working on the roof. Lunch will be served when the roof is complete, usually. Most of these men don't wield a hammer all day long. They're mostly millwrights, mostly sawmill men. This is an Amish work product, putting up this barn that blew over in a tornado. Barn got put 40 to 60 feet to the south off of the foundation. Just blew right over. Made a mess of it. So they're rebuilding it. They're building it a little bit bigger than it used to be. They added on a block wall, 14 feet high, 50 feet long. This big doorway as well. That's all in addition to the old, you can see where the whitewash is on the old part of the barn foundation. It's a pretty small barn. In pretty ill repairs, they say. Hopefully this one will hold up better. When we go home tonight, this barn will be pretty near complete. They're building stalls inside the foundation on the ground floor for the horses. Majority of the boys will go home when lunch is served. After lunch, they stay for lunch, but then they go home after lunch. By then the roof will be all on, and it'll be just a skeleton crew that'll stay to polish up the remaining details. We're getting into it now. You see there's no overhang on the other side, and they've got the middle one all the way to the second skylight, the middle course. And that middle course goes all the way down to the eaves, so that other side is more than halfway complete. This one has 3 stages, the overhang in the middle and the top. The top's done. They've got the custom piece on the end there, all buttoned in. So those boys can come off the roof and start working on yet more. This community allows the electric battery drills. A lot of the homes have solar panels to recharge all their batteries. They don't use windmills down here to pump their water. They use small motors, and sometimes those motors not only will pump water but will also run a alternator, and that will charge the batteries. As they're pumping water, they can charge batteries. Or if that's not the case, the washing machine runs off of a small gas motor down here, and that can charge their batteries. Hillsboro is a community that allows the construction crews to use more tools than we do up home. Up home, we're more old order, and we don't allow the batteries and nail guns, all the things that they allow down here, air and whatnot. You have a work frolic down here, and the boys from up home, they come down and they see how quick the nail guns work and the screw guns. They see they're screwing all these roof panels in with electric screw guns. There's not a bit braze amongst them, and not a push screwdriver, none. And they see how quick this works, and when they become bishops, they can change the rules. And that's the way we slide down the slippery slope. It's a pity, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, somebody better run in and tell the women that the roof is nearly done. Better get that lunch ready. They've got that middle course to do yet. With everybody freed up from doing other things, that middle course shouldn't take long at all. The men that ran that first course across both the sides, they're all free to work on this now, so it goes pretty quick. As long as their batteries hold out. I think he's handing up the first piece for the metals on this side. I think that's what he's about. I'm not seeing Grandpa. I see these two men here by the dumpster, but Grandpa's probably right up there amongst them somewhere. The day they put up all this block for the block wall, he was the lead block layer. He may be inside doing the stalls. I don't know. I haven't seen him all day. He's quite a worker. They're getting started on the middle course here. Good thing it ain't more windy. Look at all the roofing that's moving around here. Is that the way that goes? Yes, it is. A lot of them work barehanded. Not all of them, about half of them, I guess. But this is an unusual crew that's working on this. Most of them do not do this all day long, every day. They're not. It's not like when you have a work frolic up home where the majority are all carpenters of one sort or another. Here, they're mostly sawmill operators. A lot of these men work at sawmills. The family is known for their sawmills. Something to see men from our community using the battery-powered drills. Then they go to a barn raising in their own community and they got to use the traditional tools, bit and brace and a push screwdriver. Oh, I see. He's not from our community. I thought he was. I didn't think men from our community would use those. But sometimes it's hard to tell them apart. They're all dressed very similar. Same facial hair. Fredericktown community, we post daily. We've missed very few days since we started. The channel's only a year old and we have 1,500 plus videos. We invite you to go look at them all. They're not all about barn raisins. We do a lot of different things. I'm not home a lot of the time, so I video stuff that the Amish are doing most often. But you'll see a variety. Well, by golly, it looked like more and more like it's done, and middle sheets are going on quickly now, and the far side is done down to the eaves. And the women just called, said lunch is ready when you are. I see it in my rearview mirror. So that's as far as they're going to get before lunch, it looks like. They didn't quite get the roof on before lunch. This is a small barn. If they could just give one little more push, they could get the roof all done before lunch. All that's needed is that middle course that they're working on. A custom piece on the far side down to the eaves. You'll see them in unison drop their nail belts or tool belts and head in for lunch. While they're at lunch, maybe that's the time that I can walk around and show you some of what they've done. The nail belts are dropping. The men are coming off the roof. Whoops, sorry. So we're not going to finish the roof before lunch, it looks like. The nail belts are down. The ridge cap is more than half complete. Well, I wish you'd like and subscribe and watch our other videos. Share them with your friends. There will be at least one more video today as they finish up this job. All right. God bless from Hillsboro, New Hampshire, Hillsboro, Ohio. God bless.